Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
Hi everyone, this is Goyette, your Meditation Mother, coming to you live from Murcia, Spain, just a few hours south of Valencia. We're here at this beautiful resort, and it reminds me as we travel and come to the end of our year-long trip around the world, how important it is to cut some downtime out for yourself on a daily basis. We've been hopping from country to country, lots of sightseeing on the go, and throughout the time we've always had a few days where we have downtime in between. You have to be able to recover. There's no way to keep going. Your life isn't meant to be on overdrive all the time. And so here we are in this beautiful space. So I thought we would do a little yin yoga today to allow for ourselves to have some recovery, to have some nourishment, and to really take care of our inner being. So let's start. We're going to go all the way down on our backs. You can slowly lower your way down. Relax the head on the mat. Bring your arms along your side. Fingertips pointing towards the toes. Knees are up, feet bent. And just allow your body to connect with the earth. Let's lift the hips maybe an inch up off the mat and scoot them more towards your heels. Slowly lower down, tractioning out the spine. Feel that pull in the spine. And then we'll bring the hands behind the head. Give a little bit of a crunch. The chin comes up towards the chest. And we're going to inch our shoulder blades away from our hips. So we'll lean over to one side, move the shoulder blade higher and place it down. Do the same thing on the other side and just traction out the spine. Allow your head to fall back. If it feels good on your shoulders, elbows can point out to the side. Staying here, you can feel connection with the earth. Starting to slow things down. We'll lift the hips an inch off the mat, scoot them over to the right a little bit and drop them down. Hug the knees into the chest, roll them over to the left. Good. So you want to keep coming. Allow the knees to fall all the way down towards the earth. And if it's too much on the shoulders, you can have the hands lower. Good. The legs are rested. Hips stacked one on top of the other. Don't worry so much about that right shoulder. Allow it to come off the earth if it needs to. We're going to be here for a full minute, allowing our breath to take us more deep into the posture. So in Yin Yoga, it's all about the surrender, not the effort. We're releasing, we're letting go, cutting time out for ourselves to relax. Let's work with the breath. Take a deep inhale from the hip all the way up through the armpit. And then exhale, start to wrap and surrender more towards the right body. Inhale, create length. Exhale, surrender and soften. Good. One more breath here. Inhale, create length and space. Exhale to soften. Good, just notice your body releasing. Notice if you're gripping in your jaw or your low belly at all, and just surrender. Bring some breath into that space. Separate the teeth, relax the throat. And we'll take one more deep breath here. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring your knees back to center. Plant the feet, shift the hips back to center, and just stay here for a moment, just noticing any differences from right to left. Good. Let's lift the hips up, move them over to the left an inch or two, drop them back down. Hug the knees into the chest. And then slowly roll the knees over to the right this time. Notice my shoulder might come up a little bit on the left side. That's totally fine. Just allow the legs to feel heavy and connected with the earth. Let's take a deep breath from the left hip all the way up through the left armpit. And on an exhale, wrapping your ribs more towards the left. Inhaling, creating space. Exhaling, wrapping the chest to the left. Inhale, deep breath here. Expand, and then exhale, soften to the left. Good. Start to notice your body. See if you feel any gripping. And bring your awareness and breath to that space to soften more towards the earth. One more deep breath here. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Bring the knees back to center. Plant the feet, center your hips. And again, stay here for just a moment, noticing any differences from right to left. Nice. Grab onto the knees. One hand on each knee. Fingertips point towards the toes. We're going to take the knees in opposite directions like a rowboat. So we're going to go around in a circle. What I'd like for you to focus on is the relaxation in the hip joint. So instead of efforting in this posture, in this movement, allow yourself to be loose, to relax. Just creating a little bit of warmth in the hip, a little synovial fluid flowing into the joint. Good. One more time around. Let's take it in the opposite direction. Take it all the way around. Nice and loose. Good. Connect the movement with the breath. Exhaling as you push away. Inhaling, knees towards the center. And one more time around. Let's give ourselves a nice hug here. Plant the feet, and we'll keep the right knee tucked in towards the right shoulder. So grab onto the right knee, give a nice squeeze. You can allow your left knee to fall open to the left. Good. So there's an opening in the left hip and contraction in the right hip. Take a few breaths here, soften. See if you can relax those hip flexors with the breath. Inhale into that space. Exhale, soften. Good. Inhale into that space. Exhale, soften. Good. Just a few more breaths like this. So when I was younger, I always thought that yoga was about efforting. So I'd take a lot of power classes, making sure that I sweat every time. And as I got older, I realized that's the exact opposite that I need, that my life is on overdrive all the time, and what I need is some downtime for myself, some self-care. And Yin Yoga is the perfect way to provide that into your life. Good. From here, we're going to grab the back of the leg, so the back of the thigh, and then raise that foot straight up towards the sky. If it feels good for you, you can reach either onto your shin or onto the outer edge of your foot. I like grabbing my big toe with my 2 fingers, and then allow a little weight with that hand onto the leg. The knee points out more towards the right shoulder. Good. Some congestion in that right hip, openness in that left hip. And just take a few breaths here, tuning in to how your body feels today. And slowly release the foot, extend both legs all the way down below. Again, noticing any differences from right to left, any movement in energy or heat. And let's bend the knees again. Feet flat on the floor. And we're going to allow that left knee to come towards that left shoulder. Hug it in. Right knee falls out wide. Good. Just take a few breaths here. A little bit of congestion. If it feels a little too much, you can take it lower and wider. So whatever feels right for your body today. My left hip is always more congested than my right, so I need to be aware of that and adjust accordingly. Take the next few breaths to soften and relax the hips more towards the earth. Good. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose if that feels good for your body. And then let's grab onto the back of the thigh. And we'll raise that left foot up towards the sky. Again, you can grab onto your shin, the outer edge of the foot, or the big toe, and then just allow the weight of the hand to pull the body down. Knee goes out wide towards the left shoulder. Everything else is open. Just a few more breaths here, really softening, tuning into the body. Again, the effort is in the release, the surrendering more towards the earth. And then slowly release the foot. Extend both legs all the way down below, arms along your side, just noticing. Good. And then we'll roll over onto our belly. From here, come up onto the forearms. Fingertips spread out. Good. Separate the feet out from right to left. Allow your belly just to hang. Good. So in regular traditional yoga, we normally push into the forearms and come out of the shoulders. What I'd like for you to do is just the opposite. Come into the shoulders. Allow your belly to rest on the floor. You may feel a little healthy compression in the low back. If you need a little bit more space, roll the heels out wide and just surrender. Allow your head to fall forward. Relax the back of the neck. Good. Soften the belly, soften the throat and face. Just a few more breaths just like this. And then relax all the way down. You can stack the hands one on top of the other. Relax the forehead on the earth or on your hands. Really allow those heels to roll wide. Release the back. Good. From here, take your right leg and hike it out to the side. So the right knee comes out wide. The right foot moves away just a little bit. The hips face the earth. So we're allowing the body to soften more towards the earth. We'll be here for several breaths. Again, the effort in Yin Yoga is the release, the surrender. So start to focus on that right hip and allow your body to melt more towards the earth. Notice if you're gripping and see if you can release that grip with the breath. Soften the face, the low belly, the throat. Take a deep breath into your back ribs. Expand the back body. Good. One more deep breath here. Expand. And exhale. Let's bring the legs back towards each other. And just relax the head. Again, taking a moment to notice any differences from right to left. Let's bring that left knee out to the left this time, and then bring the foot a little bit away from the body. Relax the head, noticing that left hip. Really bring your awareness to any gripping and see if you can breathe some space into the hip. expanding on the inhale. Exhale, softening more towards the earth. A few more breaths like this. On your own, inhale, expanding. Exhale, softening and surrendering the grip. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, bring the legs all the way back behind you. Relax the body. Take a moment here. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Push all the way back to hands and knees. And we're going to push back to child's pose. So we can sit towards the heels. You can keep your knees towards each other. With child's pose in Yin Yoga, you can support yourself in any way. So if you need a cushion underneath your knees or behind your knees, you can do that. Relax the head down towards the earth. If it doesn't make it, put a pillow or a blanket there. And then allow the elbows to soften. We're going to sweep the hands all the way back behind us. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Bring your awareness into your back ribs. Expand the back body. Inhale. Exhale, soften the chest more towards the earth. Good. Inhale here, expand. And exhale. Good. Inhale, expand one more time. And exhale. Let's bring the arms overhead. And we're going to take that right hand, slide it all the way back towards our knees. Walk the left hand all the way to the right. Relax your head down. Open up the side body. So we're making a C shape with the body. Inhale, expand from the left hip all the way up through the left fingertips. Breathe. Exhale, soften. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands all the way back to center. Forehead back to center. Let's bring that left hand back towards the left knee. Walk the right hand over to the left. Relax the head down onto the surface. Inhale from the right hip all the way up through the right armpit. Exhale, soften. Inhale, expand. Exhale. One more deep breath into the right armpit. And release. Let's bring the arms back to center. Come all the way up through hands and knees, and we'll turn over. And lay onto our backs one more time. Take it all the way down. And this time, spread the fingertips out wide. Feet separate. Legs extended down below. And we're going to take a nice long Shavasana together. The most important posture in all of yoga. Really absorbing all the beautiful energy and movement you created. Giving a gift to yourself of peace and surrender. Just one moment, even if it's just one moment in the day. Sitting with yourself. Nobody expects anything from you or wants anything from you. This time is all for you. We'll be here for a few more breaths. And start to feel the rise and fall of the chest. You can begin to bring life into the fingers and toes, moving the ankles and wrists. And when you're ready, hug the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side, make your way all the way up to seated. Into any comfortable seat. We'll finish with a little bit of breath work, which really allows for some balance in our life, some peace, some harmony. So we'll bring our awareness to our breath, entering and leaving our nose. And we're just going to do a nice long inhale for a count of 4. Pause at the top of the breath and then exhale for the same count of 4. Pausing at the bottom of the breath to bring some balance into our life. You can have your hands on your knees, in your lap, or bring your hands to heart center, whatever feels right for you today. Gently close the eyes, tuck the chin in just slightly to lengthen the back of the neck, and start to tune into your breath, entering and leaving the nose. And begin to lengthen the inhale and the exhale. Let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just resume your normal breath. Bow the mind to the heart. And just thank yourself for taking this time, for giving yourself a gift of letting go, surrendering, and resetting. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube station at Yoga with Meditation Mother. See you next time.